brain and I like designing things, so I'm taking all of Fnaf and designing every animatronic I can in this franchise into humans until I turn purple or suddenly turn into a black silhouette. And for what we're starting off with this series, obviously Fnaf 1. As we start doing the design of Freddy, please ignore the okay-ish quality. This is my secondest time doing speed paints, and it's on Krita, which is just a free software that I use. For Freddy's look, I really wanted them to still be fancy since they are kind of the whole like advertising part and like the main person of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Heck, it's named after them. So I really wanted to give them that fancy look. I wanted to like make them serious, and so I did give them a bow tie, and I did add their freckles because when I looked at the animatronics design, I saw freckles, and I love drawing freckles on my characters. I will do it anytime I can. I also ended up giving them a jacket and very floofy hair, which I think the first part, I was going to make it long, but then I was like, eh. I gave them that because just bears in general are very, very, very cozy. I also gave him his signature top hat and was way too lazy to even try designing the shoes, so I just cut them out and gave them socks. There's not really anything else to say about this design. I just gave them suspenders, a belt, some shorts, and that's pretty much it. I did have to go and fix their eye in the end because I freaked that up. And that's pretty much Freddy. I did have some trouble with this design because obviously it's my first time doing a speed paint on video, so I was very self-conscious that I would mess up, and I kept redoing a lot of things. But I'm really happy how it turned out. Anyway, let's get to the obese animatronic. For Chica's design, I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do with the hair, because I did try pigtails, then I tried her hair being down, half up, half down, but I ended up just putting it in a ponytail with some strands hanging out, as you'll see later, and then I gave her a whole like cafeteria look, because I still wanted her to be associated with food, and so I was like, what if she's like a waiter or something, you know? And I decided since I was gonna give each and every one of these animatronics an accessory, I did give her a little headband as I did Freddy with some glasses. Then I gave her some striped gloves just because I thought it fit her. I was so indecisive with the face, but I ended up just with like a little tiny smirk. Also, Fnaf 2 Chica, oh my god, I do not even want to talk about how many people simped over her. I did try to make this design a little bit more covered up because if I am designing the Fnaf 2 ones, I think you know the rest. Give the people what they want, and apparently the people are very freaky. In the line art, I was like, wait a dang minute. This cupcake could easily be turned into the one and only Carl the Cupcake. And so, it had to be done, y'all. It had to be done. And also, don't sue me, but I did forget the let's eat on the bib. So, whoopsies. Ever since I saw Secret of the Mimic, and these are spoilers, so skip ahead, but ever since I saw that, and I saw Chica on, roller skates, I just thought she would be the perfect freaking waiter at Sonic. Here's the chicken we all know and want to fry up, Chica! Which I think her design turned out pretty good, which I will deduct some points for removing the let's eat. Because that was probably the most signature thing you could know about her if it wasn't for Carl the Cupcake. Fun fact, but my favorite animatronic is actually Bonnie, and because they play guitar, I tried to give them this rock look. I did at one point try to give them a guitar, but I was struggling so hard drawing the guitar and the hands positioned in with the guitar, so I just decided to remove it all in general. I did give them this really cool jacket, and obviously accessory time, I gave them a hat because yes. I should have done the hat, oh my god, I'm just thinking about this right now. I should have put the hat like backwards. That would have been so cool, but I didn't. I did give Bonnie ripped jeans and then more floofy hair because you can't stop me. I will draw all male characters with floofy hair. I do not care. And then I don't know why I keep doing this, but even on my freaking main Sona, I have blush, and I've added like this blush, like circular thing, on every single FNAF character, so I just had to keep up with it. And also, for some reason, added accessories. I did also give them gloves. I was gonna give them like those boxer gloves, But I was basing these off the animatronics and not the actual souls possessing them, so... For the color scheme, I just stuck to, like, you know, Bonnie's color scheme, like the purple, like bluish color, and then the red color. I don't know what I was thinking, but that strap was supposed to be a guitar strap with no, like, guitar attached to it. I don't really know what I was thinking there. And here's our boy Bonnie. So sorry for the art. This is actually a month old, and if you saw from the background for the speed paints, I have completely upgraded, I feel like, in my opinion, so. Oh boy, did I lose all motivation to draw by this point. This design by far turned out my least favorite. Obviously, I do like the design. I do not like the art in general. The design is okay though. For Foxy's accessory, obviously it is the eye patch. I wasn't really going to change anything about that because in the animatronics design, they do have their eye patch because they're pirates. So I wanted to keep that pirate look, and I also gave them this run-down, like, wary jacket thing. Obviously, keeping their ripped shorts. I guess Foxy has them in their design, so yeah. I also gave him this big belt, serious look. And I think I almost did give him an anchor as like a keychain thing, which I did for my design Charlie, but I did kind of want to do something new, so I did get rid of that in the end. And once again with the floofy hair, oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do this for every single design, but apparently I just did it, which I don't mind. I just feel like I need more diversity in my designs. The jacket was inspired by that one Captain Foxy design, which the colors were, but I kind of changed it up a little bit because I wanted to do something different. And this is Foxy. I think the design by far turned out at least okay. I feel like I could definitely improve and definitely do it better. Just because I didn't use a lot of my creativity for that design. And that pretty much wraps up this video. Obviously, if you know, I didn't include Golden Freddy because basically Golden Freddy is just a recolor in my vision to Freddy. So I didn't really include them in this one. Mostly this is just the main cast, but for Fnaf 2, I'm hoping to branch out a little bit more and add Balloon Boy and all the other extras. If this video gets 5 likes, then I'll actually do Fnaf 2 100%, but for right now, Fnaf 2 is just a fragrant memory in my mind.